Or moves closer to our region, you know what, there can be a lot of discrepancy sometimes to just how much snow we're going to get. You might even hear your friend say, well, my weather app says this, mine says this, but just how accurate are those apps? Jessica Hart is getting answers.
Hey Jamie!
Yeah.
What's up with all the snow we're gonna get? I looked at my iPhone this morning and it said 19 inches, now it's down to 13.
You shouldn't listen to that app.
Okay, so what is like the problem with looking at like my iPhone weather app?
There are websites that are updated by meteorologists, and then there are just apps.
And admittedly, I'm an app girl.
I'm not saying those are off limits. I'm just saying proceed with caution. Know what you're using.
I think it's safe to say I wasn't proceeding with caution while scrolling this morning, but it's convenient. But as meteorologist Jamie Cagle points out,
It's all about the context.
convenience isn't always the best.
An app is a very simplistic look at the weather forecast. So you take one model and you pump out those numbers, rainfall, snowfall, wind. Just one model. When you're a meteorologist, you look at several models. And some models have strengths that match up with other models' weaknesses.
So you guys basically look at the whole picture.
A computer can have just one scenario, and the meteorologist can look at several and say, hey, these are outliers. This is more the consensus of what's going to happen.
All right, I guess I'll retire my iPhone app.
Yeah.
For some things, I'm gonna pay attention to you very closely for this snowstorm we're getting because I will have to come into work tomorrow. As you heard Jamie there, those phone weather apps aren't entirely off limits. He says they're good at telling you current weather conditions, but if you're using them to look out 3 days ahead or snowfall estimates, it's going to be rough because there are only so many other things that you have to take in consideration, and that's exactly what meteorologists do, and an app just simply can't do that.
Yes, and I know it's so frustrating for them too because people will see things on their app and then they'll be like, well, that didn't happen, and they'll blame Jamie, who had it right.
Don't blame Jamie.
Don't blame him.
They always know what they're talking about. Exactly. He's like, it's kind of that frustrating thing, but they always know what they're talking about since they look at everything.
Yeah.
All right, we have very smart people here.
Yes, we
Jessica,
do.
thank you so much.